Welcome back. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on NewsX. All eyes are fixed on Parliament. A defining moment is unfolding for women's representation in India. As Narendra Modi said during the special session, there are certain moments in a nation's history that shape its future. This could well be one of them. However, the opposition, of course, does not see it that way. In a controversial speech, leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi, earlier today said women are central to India's national vision, but he's alleged that the government is using this bill to quietly reshape the electoral map. He's also used metaphors of magician, which ensued a fiery exchange between him and Kiran Rijiju. With positions hardening and stakes sky high, this is not just about a bill, it's about power, representation and the future shape of India's democracy. Whether this becomes a breakthrough moment for women or not is a question that now hangs over Parliament. Will this be a missed opportunity, or will this, of course, be a defining moment for women is the big question. Joining us live now is Madhavi Latha, Senior BJP leader. Madhavi Latha, thank you for speaking with NewsX. How hopeful are you that this bill will clear Lok Sabha today? All eyes on the voting which will happen later today.
It is very important for it to get forwarded and to get a positive result, and it will get, because somebody who is not willing to say yes to it means they are straight away traitors of this country. They never want the country to go forward and they never want this country to progress. So this is a bill that will take Bharat to the next level of progress. So it will happen.
Yes, you are optimistic that it will happen. However, of course, if it doesn't, what will you take to the people of India against the opposition that try to defeat it?
See, I don't see a big reason, that the opposition would succeed in whatever it's saying, because the last 543 parliament seats, for all our surprise, have been taken as a number in 2002 delimitation after 2001, when the Indian population was just about around 60 to 70 crores. And do you think, is it right that we are violating the constitutional right of delimitation to be done every 10 years? Now this is 2026, 143 crore population. Vis-a-vis just 543. What have we achieved from 2001 till now, not doing the delimitation? Whom are we deceiving at the end of the day? The people of Bharat? We do not want to give them development and progress? What is all about politics then? What is all about power then? What is this? When they sit in the power, they just sit like that without doing anything from 2001. What did Manmohan Singh ji do? The last delimitation was done in 2002. And today, then it was 1 million versus 1 MP. Today we have 2.5 million population versus 1 MP. What is all about this?
But there is now a perception being created by the opposition, and you can respond to them on two aspects. One, why link this bill to delimitation exercise? They are saying why this need to increase the number of seats? Why not pass it as the Lok Sabha stands today on the basis of the seats, and of course a slight tinkering of just one article in the constitution? They are saying we will back it if it happens. The second, they are saying if this delimitation does happen, it will be against the South. It will be in favor of the North against the South. As you are from the South, your response to that, and also on why it cannot be done in the form the Lok Sabha is today, in the size the Lok Sabha is today.
Okay, before I could say I'm from South, let me tell you I'm from Bharat. My address could be in South, my GPS may locate in South, but I'm from Bharat. And please explain me that in 2001 census based, when 2002 the delimitation has happened under the great leadership of Congress, then were they able to exactly think about South India the same way that they're thinking right now? See, whether it is a South India or the North India, that's not the question here. The question here is every Bharatiya, every citizen is being given the justice of representation of their elected person makes the difference. And look at their requirement that why delimitation now club with this. So they just do not want Bharat to go forward. 543 when the population was around 70 crore versus 143 crore. Why? Do they don't understand mathematics? Do they don't understand the data? Do they don't understand the ratios? What's the problem? That they better learn these things. How do you represent them? Who should represent those extra 50% of the people's population that has increased? So you want to
Yes.
abandon them? You don't want to take care of them? And you're violating the constitution. So you're ready to violate a constitution in your own government which has written about delimitation. My God, what's all this?
You know, the last time, of course, the bill had come up in 2023, there was almost unanimity. But one of those who had opposed it then was Mr. Assaduddin Owaisi of the AIMI, the leader who, of course, you fought against. Now, there are others that stand equal to Mr. Owaisi. If the Congress, the RJD, the SP and others vote against the bill, would they then be also doing what Mr. Owaisi did in 2023, standing against women?
There is two things I would say. If all these men put together, if they do not want to stand with women of Bharat, then it is time that they question themselves that where do they come from if there isn't a woman? Do they have answer for this?
Because they want sub-quotas. They want sub-quotas for minorities. They want sub-quotas for OBCs, SCs, STs.
Okay, now let me tell them that you cannot divide women on caste, creed, religion. You have done enough curbing the power of Bharatiya women. Now I have one more question to all these oppositions. If you make a sub-quota, what will happen to a ST man? What will happen to a SC man? What will happen to a BC man? What will happen to the minority man? So at all points of time, what is your requirement? Not to uplift anybody, just to suck, pull the things down and ensure that a good thing stops. These are the people who've stopped Dr. Ambedkar. I can't expect anything better than this, what they are doing for the people today.
Okay. My final question to you, Madhavi Latha, on this bill. Now, why is it so important, according to you, that this bill sees the light of day? This bill is implemented as soon as possible, hopefully by 2029. How empowering, how revolutionary will this be for institutionalizing women's representation? Like Prime Minister Narendra Modi said in Parliament yesterday, such moments come very rare in a country's history.
Because I would just tell there are two issues in this. One is the delimitation, one is the Women Reservation Bill. Let me just answer the Women Reservation Bill. We all know that the great warrior women, the great queens who have ruled the Bharat, have not ruled like queens, but have ruled like mothers. Ahilyabai Holkar, Velnachiyar, Chennamma, Abbakka, Rani Rudramadevi. You just take the name of any queen of Bharat. They have not been Elizabeths. They've been mothers to the nation, mother to their country, to their kingdoms. We want mothers, we want politicians, women who can take up the atrocities of their own community called women. Today, because we lack the power and voice and authority among women, the women atrocities are just lying in the files because of men. Please give us the opportunity that we give the hand to a woman and lift a woman up. We need our fraternity to talk. We need our fraternity to endorse. Who is endorsing us today? The dominated men is endorsing us today. Give us the power so much that we endorse our own selves. We create our fraternity. We create our community. Now coming with the delimitation, in my own constituency today, a polling booth has 1800 to 1900 votes. Please sit in a lazy boy to check how much time it takes for the entire 1800 and 1900 people to vote.
Okay.
They do not even make auxiliary polling booths. It's time for delimitation.
Right.
And it's time we make more number of MPs.
Right. Very quickly, protests have erupted though in Telangana on what Tejasvi Surya said yesterday. What is your response to what he said and the opposition to his statement?
My dear friend, I would only say one thing. If you are clean by your heart and you're straightforward by your mind, everything sounds good and positive. You people cannot understand women reservation. You cannot understand the value of delimitation.
Okay.
You do not know that opposition doesn't make all these things. Only a ruling party has to present it in parliament. What will you understand, Tejasvi Surya? Far away things.
Okay, okay. Madhavi Latha, thank you very much for joining us with your perspective on this big story. Now, breaking news coming in this hour ahead of Amit Shah.